gamers. There it is. Okay. Honkai Star Rail ad on my phone. Go figure. Google knows how to advertise to me, I'll tell you that much. Okay. We're in the wrong region. Oh, we also have an expedition reward.
Add Astro.
Best thing they added? This button right here. Never have to do this stupid thing that I've been doing for all these years anymore. Okay, Leeway Harbor. Wrong spot. So I think the entirety of the Lantern Rite thing is out, so I think we can do it. Let me check real quick though before I look like an idiot. Oh, that's not it. Where is it? Did I skip it? There it is. Pretty sure the rest of it came out today. Yep. Okay. Act 3 came out at 1 p.m. Or no. Yeah. No. 1 a.m. At reset. Dang, I could have done this last night. I didn't, though. I don't know why I thought 1 p.m. there. It's military time, I think. Hey, it's the goat! It's Kecking. Kuching and, Charlotte, surprisingly.
And Charlotte!
See? Exactly.
I never thought she'd see you together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
You should put on your skin. It looks so much better.
We're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying
Oh yeah,
some
they're doing
regional
kites this year,
special
huh?
to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes
But do they
that
still have the
we're to
lanterns?
build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was at Liyue Harbor? That's
It all
what
comes
was
together.
about.
Okay, I wonder what would happen though if you
All I really did was
didn't.
use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
I wonder what this would say if you didn't do that event. Was it? It wasn't last Lantern Rite that Charlotte was in, was it? I think it was some Leeway and event, but I don't know if it was Lantern Rite. I don't remember.
And we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about
Just
helplessly
hire
like
Venti.
a sweet flower Medaka out of water.
Quantum! What's up?
Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans
What?
after all.
English?
It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Not much. How are you, Quantum? That's not a bad idea.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with
Ayo? What do you
Toys?
mean by that?
They're not exactly toys.
What do you mean by
You
that?
see, Miss Kuching? That does
Sus.
seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Kites
Although
aren't.
kites are one of our most
I suppose they could be
time-honored
considered
cultural
toys.
relics. Outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now.
I've never had a kite actually
To
work for me.
There's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's
Like a
cultural
pirate?
traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Matey like a pirate. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Autoplay. Where aren't you going? So poetic. It's so poetic we have to let it sit for a minute. Do I have to actually click? What's going on here? Autoplay failed me. Nino! Holy crap. School, right to work. That's rough, bro. What W's in the chat? Well, thank you, Nino. Nino is almost, well, I shouldn't say always, but Nino types in caps quite often. Shift key the entire time. Okay, I still don't know why the auto didn't play, but wait, clicking's not, okay, clicking wasn't even
Poets
working.
from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know. Always thinking.
How's the
5 steps
Chipotle
ahead of
life,
everyone
Nina?
else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way,
What if it was
you
just
can turn
Venti
an
being a troll?
unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship.
Is it gonna be like the Shao? Are we gonna have to gather materials like the Shao lanterns and make kites this year? I wonder. You have a love-hate relationship with it? Kind of how I am with my job. Like, the job's okay. I like it sometimes, but it can get pretty boring, especially when you don't have customers. But then, I really like my coworkers for the most part, so. Wish you were getting paid more. Did they start you at minimum wage, or well, actually no, your state's minimum wage is stupid, so I hope not. You don't have to tell me, of course, but I'm just, it's like, yeah.
My grandfather told me
Fast
that
food moment.
back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin
Bro, you
strips of
almost make as
bamboo
much
to
as I
construct
do.
the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame.
I make
and tie on the string.
$15.85, and I've been at my place for freaking 6 years. Oh shit, I was accidentally turning the volume up on my phone.
Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down
That's
certain
cool.
names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Alright, Charlotte,
Well,
report it
For
all.
example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness,
The desire
or the
to what?
desire to break free.
The desire to what?
Fascinating. What else can you tell
To
me?
break free?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. different colors also have small
I
variations.
love that
in
low res
meaning.
texture.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
Oh, I think I already know who these two are. I've seen them going around on Twitter. I think this is Summit Shaper and what's the other one? I don't remember. The other two Adeptus people, you know.
That would be a huge help.
People are memeing the shit out of them because they're like, oh, look, you got Cloud Retainer, this amazing design. But the thing, too, is we've seen Madam Ping. We've seen Madam Ping's design, so hopefully this isn't their permanent design, it's just their disguises. But we've seen Madam Ping as, in the past, and she's now just like the old person NPC. So, Copium, maybe? But hopefully they look cooler in the future if they decide to, you know, make them playable or something. I don't know if they will, because Cloud Retainers had a much more of a spotlight than them, but,
Great.
yeah.
Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while.
Can you
I
show
almost
me your
forgot.
home? Where do you
The Ministry
live?
of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple.
Yo,
Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor.
I'm never gonna
along
get
with
through
a
the story.
Secret prize.
the lady that's been working there for as long as I've been alive, basically, she literally started working where I work the month after I was born. She gave me a whole bunch of these. I love Reese's Pieces, and I get them almost every time at work, but we haven't had them in like months. So she got me like, I think there's literally 5 of these bags, bro. She's trying to put me in a diabetic coma. Yeah, it is. It is very nice of her. I was not expecting that. But, very nice of her. Very nice of her. But I have Reese's Pieces for days now. For days.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
We'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
We were on board the minute you said Lantern
Then I'll
Rite.
look forward to seeing your performance.
Oh, but they're talking specifically about the why can't I think of the word already? The kite. The kite event.
Wait, Trevor? Take a peek to your right. Do you
Yeah, I
see
know.
those 2 people lurking over there?
They're sus.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuchin
Look,
and
it's Mario and
Charlotte just
Luigi.
now? They seem fishy.
I agree.
Great, so it wasn't just Paimon.
Let's pursue them.
Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
That's true, actually.
Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Wait, Paimon. Paimon's taking the initiative. Holy. Oh my god, she actually is. She's going.
Oh,
She's zooming.
it is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us.
It's been a
as to your
long time.
intentions.
Pretty sure this is Mountain Shaper, right?
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from?
Fuddy Duddy.
You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Lol.
One bears no secrets before 2 such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated
this one's a Moon Carver.
Adeptus. Moon Carver.
So the other one's Mountain Shaper, pretty sure. Good night, Nino. Good luck on your robotics competition. I'm sure you got this. It seems like your robotics club is pretty goated. Good luck. Actually, you don't need luck. You got all skill, right?
For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hojong.
That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
Damn, Paimon.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Ha! Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess, you're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit.
Indeed.
The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Ha! Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands.
Paimon, I don't think they're
We'll
lying.
go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a death guy.
God damn.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
If you really are who you claim to be, perhaps you can prove it?
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common
Why can't they just, like,
knowledge that
transfer? I guess
anyone
transforming in the
can tell
street
you.
would cause a lot of attention, though.
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare
True.
bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled.
The culinary.
Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
So you know how they all
is
say
simply
one
trying to
instead of I?
emphasize the veracity of
Apparently
our
there's a
claim.
voice line on Cloud Retainer that says I, and it's like unplayable. We want Freemo gems. I don't know which quote it is, though.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
I suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Take it as a compliment to the quality of your disguise. Few people will be able to see through it.
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor.
Oh,
With
so they're
Lantern Rite
lonely.
near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
They're lonely. They miss Cloud
Is
Retainer.
hardly the forgetful sort.
Come on, move to
One must
Liyue
never
Harbor.
rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
Come on, you guys should just move here. Okay, move here like Ganyu and Shenhe and Cloud Retainer and Ping. And I think Cloud Retainer also helped with Yao Yao as well. I believe Yao Yao also moved here from the mountains. Yao Yao's still young, I think, so.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps
Oh,
there
so
are
you're leaving?
aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass
pretty
along
sure I
one's
will.
regards.
Sure, leave it to us.
There's no way they don't put the
Have a
brand new
good trip
character
back,
in the event.
Enjoy the scenery, and happy lantern rite.
Dude, I want to meet Gaming though.
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
I want to meet Gaming. Because Gaming is gaming.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Yes, ma'am. We're having the best kite. Best kite of all time.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, a scissor-tail swallow, and a butterfly, and
Do they got a dragonfly?
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
The jade chamber. That's actually a
Also
really
have a
smart,
unique meaning?
smart kite design. Leeway.
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
We have an entire new part of Leeway.
If
I
the
wonder
two
if
of
they
you are
do
interested in
get
going
decorated.
To Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Yes, I want to meet Gaming.
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease.
Like every
recently.
year. So we need
If you
help,
were
don't
willing to
you?
help out, then I
Yep.
could get a head start
Yep.
on my next appointment.
Saw that coming.
You do seem really pressed for time.
We'll help, because we always do.
Wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
I still think he's one of the coolest designed 4-stars. Like, he literally has a lot of 5-star DNA in his design.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way.
Hello. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I should try to say it, because I feel like I'm gonna butcher it. But, could I main Yao Yao or Yanfei for 20 days? I mean, I probably have mained Yanfei for a little bit, but not 20 days. Yao Yao or Yanfei? Can you really main Yao Yao? Does Yao Yao actually do big damage and I just don't know? I thought Yao Yao was just a healer. Good healer, though.
Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect, Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt.
How could you
Gaming.
tell?
We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing.
Bro, his hair is so cool.
Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
You're a Yao Yao main? Nice.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
Do you just like use her as a driver or what? I'm actually genuinely curious. I really wish I honestly should build Yao Yao. Yao Yao is so strong.
It wasn't that bad. It's
Just like when you have Kokomi
materials. Plus, we didn't
and
have to
Bennett,
walk very far.
it's hard to build any of the other healers.
Kite making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longjo if he forgot
Quite
to
well
thank
known.
you. Take my thanks in his place.
We are
He's a good guy. He's just been
Mrs.
super
Worldwide.
busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries.
So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elong Wharf and have a look around.
Oh, that's very true too.
Perfect. We'll go together then.
A lot of good Dendro
I'm good with
application.
directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time.
Food. Paimon's gonna like
Ingredients
that.
are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Yep, there you go. You convinced Paimon. That's all it took. That's all it took. Honestly, though, with how much more I have, I don't think I need to worry about breaking the bank. Paimon seems to be drooling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are.
Very nice. Yoimiya is very
You need to
underrated.
pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're
I love
pretty much
Yoimiya.
travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Hey, look, speak of the devil. I love these. These arts are so good. I love them. Okay. Want to kind of mainline the story. Chen Yu Vale with Gaming. I really need to actually sit down and actually explore this area. I've been so busy with Like a Dragon, though. I really want to beat Like a Dragon and potentially try out Grand Blue and potentially beat Persona 3. I don't know if that one's gonna happen. And do Persona 3 before Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 comes up, because that game, I'm considering asking for time off to play that game. I'm really excited for it.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Oh, I'm playing as Gaming.
Wait, get behind
I don't
me.
even know how to play this character.
I'll handle this.
I just know that he's freaking looks awesome. He's supposed to like.
Sorry, pal.
Cool. I could just pull out. No, we're gonna use Gaming. We're gonna use Gaming. My other characters will just one-shot these guys. Wait, does he heal himself? I actually know nothing about this character. Can I actually tap E a second time in the air? No. That's just cute, dude. Oh, that's right, I put him in his other outfit thing. This is so sick. Oh god, I can't see what's going on. Gaming heals himself? Yeah, okay. Sick. Yeah, I can see he's getting a little bit of HP at a time. He's like Pyro, like, I don't know, he kind of reminds me of Shao a little bit, but not entirely. Because, I mean, Shao, like, you constantly plunge and stuff. You think he probably has synergy with Cloud Retainer? I have no idea. Once again.
Hop to it, Manzai!
The grass is just on fire.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Free 4-star character. I'm probably gonna get a constellation for him. I don't actually know because I think I have most of the leeway 4 stars at C6. So.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Starborn Savior.
That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
His C2 gives him 25% attack. I don't know how many constellations I have on it, but I have a few from polling for Cloud Retainer. I've heard about it somewhere.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale.
I heard it from the live stream.
Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Genius in vacation? Question mark? I need to work on that still.
The docks are just up ahead.
So much I want to do in Genshin that I just haven't done in Genshin. So many world quests too that I haven't finished, especially in Sumeru. I've done a lot of them in Fontaine because I love Fontaine. And I love Sumeru too, it's just like difficult. I mean, it's a lot better now that that's the thing, I haven't really done any of the quests since the underground map came out. But trying to do the Sumeru quest without the underground map, oh my god. Gaming walks forward, or gaming. Gaming walks forward and exchanges a few words with a boatman near the docks. The next thing you know, he's called for everyone to board a bamboo raft.
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Oh, Paimon. Skill issue.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liu is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied.
I wonder how much energy floating actually takes. She complains about being tired a lot.
Melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes,
Winter melon cake.
Take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
Gaming seems like a real people person. He can get along with anyone, and he treats every person he meets like a close friend.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, All my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh?
I've already ridden this
Don't be
boat and
afraid to
looked
tell
at
me
the
to zip it for a little
scenery,
while,
though.
okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Luminod.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
So true.
She can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
You slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery. Before you know it, you are greeted at the sight of Yulong Wharf.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
All right. Yai Miko or Xiao? I think Xiao got a lot better. Well, I don't know, actually. That's a hard question. Because both of them have gotten significant, like, indirect buffs since they came out. I think without Cloud Retainer, I think Yai Miko is better. But with Cloud Retainer, I think Xiao is just straight up better. I think Xiao's like really, really strong with Cloud Retainer. I mean, he's still really good anyway. But Yai Miko with Dendro, I didn't grab this chest.
Take it.
Oh no, not again, not again. Yai Miko with Dendro is kind of insane. Although I do think Fischl might just be better than Yai Miko in a lot of ways. So I don't know. Maybe, as I like to say anyway, pull for who you want to pull. It doesn't matter. Every character can clear Abyss if you invest in them enough. I don't know what I want to roll, to be honest. I have so many artifacts. I need to, like, clean this out someday. Why is this one even locked? This one's straight up bad. This one's okay. We'll go with this one. I like the look of this one. Oh, and it rolls flat attack first one. Okay, you get a second chance. Okay. Starting to not really like this one anymore. Okay. It's a lost cause, and I forgot to unlock it. Oh well. That should be enough artifacts that I can pick up.
You have my approval.
Hey! Slow down. I'm begging you.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
I actually don't have Xiao on this account. I have Xiao on my alternate account that I haven't used in like 2 years.
Oh, well, how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there?
Which one? You just showed me
Those are my
3 different.
relatives.
Wow.
All those people are your
You
relatives?
sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
I'm saying they're gonna start buying a bunch of stuff?
Family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that.
Damn, Paimon.
I'm
Digging
just
already?
Not that good at dealing with my family. It
Yeah, I
would be best
understand
if we
that.
could steer clear of them.
Relatable.
I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
Then we'll just have to sneak past them.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight.
I actually don't have Klee either. Oh, we're doing stealth mission.
Steady wins the race.
Stealth mission. Why can't I do the little stealth roll thing? But I can shoot my E? Pew 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 pew.
Stick close, Tabor.
Water jet. Why does she have dual blade on her? You can have this back. I don't use it on anyone else. Also, banging music? Banger?
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
Gumming's aunt. I didn't expect this to be a stealth mission.
She's gone. Let's go.
Is this just the music for this area, or is this like music playing for this stealth part? Pretty sure it's just the music for this area, but damn.
Turn left.
It goes hard.
To the right and...
To the right and lag spike. Change to
Wow,
Nouvelle.
You guys are good. I'm impressed.
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
Yeah, I really can't wait to actually explore this area. I just haven't because I've been so busy with another game that I'm trying to beat. But yeah, I really want to explore
liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you can swim in them.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Drigway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me.
Like a Dragon
So,
Infinite
I
Wealth.
guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and
Oh,
rest
and
for a
Hawkeye
bit.
Star Rail.
I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked.
Hooked.
Anyway, you just sit down and relax,
So
Uncle
it's
Drigway.
drugs.
Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to
Hey,
me.
look, it's Timmy.
I have to be up and about to drop these goods
Just
off
kidding.
anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum
You've known
pastries on the side.
Paimon for like 10 minutes, bro.
You noticed what Paimon likes?
That's true, dude. Paimon does like the sweets.
How long have you two known Gaming?
Like, today?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Ylang Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him.
Jeez,
Young
that's
man with such a
dedication.
good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him?
I actually have most of those characters somewhat built, except for Layla.
I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else. And
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Drigway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
it feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
A refreshing aroma and lingering aftertaste of the...
All right,
Those
then.
go way too
Deliver
fast.
it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Do you know how rich I am?
Too generous of you.
Do you know how rich
Don't
I am,
mention
Gumming?
it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
So you had Shinya Kiosk. I probably butchered that, but you know,
Alright,
whatever.
Then I'm off. See you in 2 days.
American
and
moment.
Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
Paimon.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it?
Sounds to me like he overwhelms
Since he already
himself.
plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
I highly doubt Gaming is over 500 years old. Just saying.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Aid in spades.
I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
That's not a bad idea.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Okay. Yoimiya, Layla, and isn't that only 3? Am I missing something here?
Only with solid practical training can you unleash your real.
What the heck? Just a remarkable chest right there.
What are you doing here?
There she is.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
I mean, that's not a bad team. I don't see a ton of synergy, but Yaimiko's good at dealing damage from off-field. Yoimiya is a great DPS. Yao is a great healer, and Layla is a shielder. So there you go. You've got 4 roles, and they work together. So the way you speak, one might have presumed. Greetings, Cloud Retainer. She probably wants me to say that.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Yeah, damn, Paimon.
Starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in
Thank
the
you,
cave
Moonlight.
tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here?
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us, or Chia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember
What'd you
what
call
the
him?
aliases were called.
What'd you call him,
Anyway, they
Paimon?
went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
Did she forget about them?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those 2 old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight, nay, Given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
She's thinking about them. How nice.
Huh? Wait here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants.
Let me go see what she's up to.
Hey, not you too, traveler! Oh, all this
I'm unditching.
Not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Favorite character, Farina. Least favorite character, Mika.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well.
Hey, Skylar, thank you, bro.
2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes.
How are you, Skylar?
Merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gifts.
Buy 10, get half off?
Get half off. Look at the magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of
Yo,
demons and
you're
one's
thinking about Xiao
disciples-
even? That's rather wholesome.
10, nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
Oh boy. Is she
I'm a
gonna
toy
buy
merchant
everything?
from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
She's gonna be.
Well,
she's gonna scrutinize
that is,
him
of
big
course,
time
best
because she's all about the
understood by playing
mechanical
with them
stuff.
yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Favorites tie between Venti, Farina, and Fischl. Hello, Paperclip. Eula's your least favorite. I used to like Eula, but I don't really know how I feel about her anymore. She kinda... The thing about Eula is she hasn't... I don't feel like she hasn't got enough time in Spotlight, first of all. She's had her story quests and she's been part of an event, and I think she was kind of like in a couple of events a couple times, but like not as a focus. She was in that event before Fontaine came out. She was kind of a main character in that. And the thing about Eula as well is she's just not very good. I mean, it's not like she's bad. She's not a bad character, but she doesn't really fit very well with the gameplay of Genshin Impact, which is mostly about reactions and whatnot. She's a physical damage dealer, and physical damage isn't the greatest thing in this game.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without, thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. if one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal. There
It's
is
like,
no harm
I
in
cannot
the
embarrass
effect
myself.
of secret.
She wants to study it though. I should head back before she notices. I still don't know how to say her name properly. I just keep calling her Cloud Retainer.
Oh, Shenyan. Did your
Shenyan.
shopping go smoothly?
Shenyan.
Naturally, one may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
It seems like Shenyun is easily swayed into buying things. That box looks fit to
And
burst
you
already.
too? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf. But it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
Nah, probably not. I don't really make a lot of... Like, the only videos I've been putting out recently are freaking, like, reactions to stuff because they don't take a lot of time. Because I stream a lot of the time. That's what I do instead. I do a lot of streaming. But I don't just do Genshin, so I do a variety of stuff.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition, then?
Also?
One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
I've considered doing that. That I'm open to maybe in the future, but I don't know yet. Because I have a lot of knowledge about the game, but I don't know if I have enough knowledge to actually review people's accounts. I'm not like a Ziox or you know, a numbers person that knows how to calculate everything and whatnot. But I do have an idea of how characters are supposed to be built and how a lot of characters work. Not every character, but a lot of them. But yeah.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few
Wait, who's
people.
Shuyu?
Also, this is all pretty well, Xinyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants
Imagine
the lightness
telling
of
her to
weight
buy
and
her
ascend
own.
into the sky,
This is exactly
and
what you get for that
durability to
Paimon.
follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
Just a second. I know it sounds as weird as it sounds right in the middle of winter. I'm gonna turn my AC on because it's getting hot as hell in here. Like, I am mad sweating.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Yes, I did. Seems interesting.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
A smart one.
One calls it the floating toting device.
The floating toting device. It's just it's a floating suitcase.
Pretty proud of that one. Look at her walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
What will I do about you, Paimon?
All Paimon say is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bets she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
That does sound like something she would do.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Part 1 complete. I feel like that was fast. Part 2, baby. Actually, no, that's not it. Wait until the appointed time. 8 o'clock 2 days later. Close enough. This is something I hope they let you speed up in the future.
Paimon has never had dim sum at Shinue Kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure. Ooh, and...
Oh no, I interrupted her! No! I hate that. I hate that if you interrupt a voice line, you can just never hear it ever again. Every time we go in here, I swear we see Zhongli. Is the man gonna be in here? I will laugh. I will laugh if he is in here. Hello, Olive.
Oh, you're here early.
Just coming.
I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
Let's all take a seat!
Here, hand me your cups.
What did he do? He did a little shift there.
Oh, thank you!
This is the least amount of people I've ever seen in here.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
Oh.
That was for you to rinse your utensils.
That's a thing?
Lol. As you talk, piping hot dim sum dishes arrive at the table one after another. And just when you think that all the dishes have been delivered, the hostess brings over a generous bowl of seafood kongi? I don't know what that word is.
Wow, so much delicious food! Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
That's
Thank
just
you.
how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, Traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanji? Let me refill
Kanji,
your
okay,
bowl.
I was right the first time. That'd be great, thanks.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Everyone picks up their chopsticks and begins to dig in. Each dish tastes exquisite, is uniquely flavorful. You slowly start to relax as you enjoy pleasant conversation over a satisfying meal. This goes on until even Paimon can't eat another bite.
So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen.
Guess you need some.
Paimon's figured it out.
Figured what out?
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Dang, Paimon. Prying much?
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
True.
You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not.
When's Xingqiu gonna show up in his new
being able
skin?
to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Autoplay?
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
And don't be. Gaming always seems so happy and carefree. This is the most serious I've ever seen him. The topic must be very important to him.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Teyvat to see what I could do.
That's what you're gonna
According
do
to my
this lantern,
dad,
right, bro?
though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come
Unsupportive
around
dad
eventually,
moment.
but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands.
They're about to throw
I
hands.
was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested
Bars.
in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Alright, what are we gonna do?
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon.
We do?
We told Xianyun that we would
Oh,
go
yes,
to a
okay.
kite-making workshop.
We do. I remember now.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite-making, Gummy?
It's kite making time.
No, it's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
Auntie Shenyun.
That title certainly humanizes her a bit.
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Probably.
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
All right. To the bird. A bird human. Who else are we gonna run into along the way? Because I bet you we're going to. How these go? Oh, never mind. We're going to the mountain. We're not gonna run into anyone else, probably. I don't know. We might run into Shenhe or Ganyu or Yao Yao or something. Who knows? Watch it be like out of left field. Someone random. Ping or something. Imagine. Oh my god, it's Ganyu and... Who is that next to her? Is that Yao Yao? And Shen. Oh my god! Didn't I just say all three of those? No freaking way. No freaking way. Oh.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived!
Hello, friends.
Ganyu, you good? She got a headache? She tired? What's going on?
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Yeah, she's falling asleep. Ganyu, this is why you must get your rest. You dumb goat.
Apologies in advance.
Oh, he's touching her horns. No, you can't do that. You see Shenhe take out a small green bottle, extract some minty smelling liquid, and apply it to Ganyu's horns. Yao Yao and Paimon look on in shock, mouths agape, but cannot stop her in time.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Is that the first time we've seen anyone do anything with their horns in game?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a
Since
guard
everyone
for the
knows
secure
Gaming,
transport
you don't
agency.
know who Gaming is?
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all.
Awesome.
Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right?
Is your best friend Chi-Chi?
Your best
I actually
friend
don't know
didn't
who her
come
best
with
friend
you?
is.
Well,
It is Chi-Chi. I knew it.
helping Dr.
Okay.
Baiju lately.
I remember my lore.
I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Is bamboo
You're
sharp?
really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm.
Actually, I could see
I was
that.
originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so
She is the mama
thoughtful
bird.
of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Shen Yun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, she brought the kid.
You clearly heard Paimon.
I already forgot the kid's name.
Master stopped to buy grilled
Oh,
tiger
that's
fish to
Shuyu.
share with
Duh.
everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Duh. How did I forget that? I was like, who's Shuyu earlier? Shuyu's the girl that she took on from her grandma. That was so bittersweet, by the way.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird. Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus.
Whoa, flattery.
You is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
Paimon. I always got promo gems in her eyes. Just kidding. TaborTheGamer sets down her bags while Shuyu hands out the grilled fish. As everyone begins to talk, lively conversation fills the usually tranquil environment of Mount Out. Oh, I forgot how to say the name of the mountain.
So delicious.
Chinese words are hard for me to say.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups.
The only guy here is Gaming.
The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be the one making it anyway.
Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Okay. Gaming and Shuyu.
Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? But I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
Why not, bro?
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then.
Okay.
What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. The butterfly symbolizes the desire for freedom.
What do you think, Shuyu?
That's what Gaming is searching for.
I want a swanee.
So tired already.
That
Work
might be a
moment.
little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
That is a very good design.
Yep.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished
Yeah, that's adorable.
product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friends. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
Do both.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool.
Yes, Bayonetta. I mean, Cloud Retainer.
Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer.
I'm never gonna get over how much she looks like Bayonetta.
Right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
She's scolding you two.
Actually, haven't started yet, but we're going to start right now.
She actually booked off. That's hilarious.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on.
I can't believe she
really quite
actually put the
sensitive.
mitt on her horns.
see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Don't touch Ganyu's horns.
No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Bruh.
Please, I told you, just call me Ganyu. Well, alright.
Ayo.
Just be gentle.
Ayo. Sus.
Firm to the touch with no discernible
Sus.
temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before. Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before
Ganyu
Cloud
moment.
Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Dude, what is this frog doing? This frog's been jumping around in the background for like that entire cutscene.
Let's go.
I picked it up. The frog is not mine. We have the best kite ever.
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
The obvious answer is to make a Paimon-shaped kite. True! Let's do it, Lumine.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
Paimon-shaped
If nothing
too.
else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
The guardian angel of travelers. She built the kite's frame according to Cloud Retainer's something. I missed it. It was too fast. Instructions or something. That is an interesting
Should we
Paimon.
give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
She should look pleased with herself.
Ooh, like this? Ooh. The title of champion kite flyer is mine.
Yep, that's the one.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen. It's done! Paimon has to say. Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us.
let one take a look.
Let's take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty.
I like how they've been doing these lately. This is kind of a newish thing that they've been doing. These, like, stills. I think it's been kind of a new thing since, like, maybe 4.0. It could be wrong, but they've been using them a lot more anyway. I really like them, though. I'm glad they've been doing them. I wish there was a way to remove the text box in this game so that you could take a good screenshot, you know?
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I
Oh,
stared
shit.
at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
You closed your eyes and painted?
You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow, the disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark.
That's
so you're
sick.
sure to see it at night.
That's actually
Your
sick.
golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
Yeah, dude, Yao Yao's is goated.
It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Oh my god. It's so good. It's so bad, but it's so
self-important
good.
Countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition. Well, that's gonna happen one way or another.
Damn, humble.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh, someone dropped their kite
Oh.
here. Who's here? Who's there? As a gentle breeze brushes past, the Jade Chamber drifts towards everyone's feet.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to
What?
do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
True.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried,
Worried about the person who released the kite. Yep. Yep. So true.
Wind up ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
I wonder who it's gonna be. I'm genuinely curious. I hope this is funny. It's probably going to be funny. I love it when they do this. When they just give us gliding circles. Go across areas quickly. I love zooming past the beautiful scenery.
It's right there.
Oh, it's them?
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Someone what? Someone among us? I'm sorry.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Yeah, because
Your
Cloud Retainer's gonna
concern
kill
is
you both.
misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. she will not notice that kite.
Oh, how little
On
you
the
know.
subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windlass lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault? One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent.
Are they speaking telepathically?
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Bruh.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This
Bruh.
locale is home to such exquisite...
Bruh.
Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan.
Oh, Paimon's how to spill the beans. Yep. Yep.
What are you doing here?
Busted. She.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
Oh, yeah.
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was
Okay.
simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
Oh, she's pissed.
How could one feel anger at the sight of
Okay.
two old friends enjoying themselves?
Never mind.
One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Bruh.
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
Then, should we continue flying the kite?
A splendid suggestion, but it would be advisable to change locations.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
Bruh. These two. These two.
Yep.
Where'd everyone go? Why is it just you two?
They're back.
one's pooped.
Exactly the question I just asked.
Why are there only 2 of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Ah, I see.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Okay.
What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free.
Is that an analogy about himself?
He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps he sees himself reflected in them.
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Damn, you guys look way too far into these kites.
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gao Ming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's
Spicy
why
food gang.
tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking.
But what did she cook?
Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
I called dibs on Paimon's portion.
Hey! Pineapple too! It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know?
The joke, Paimon.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
Go to the abode entrance. Wait outside Cloud Retainer's abode for a few moments.
This is...
Hey, they're in the new outfits. Let's go. Cameraman.
Oh, I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
But you to go.
Is the headpiece
Literally.
secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
I think the biggest upgrade about the skin is actually her hair. It doesn't have that weird tail anymore that doesn't have anything attached to it. It's always thrown me off. It's like it should have a band or something.
How do we look?
She does just like that.
You look great.
You look pretty too, Ganyu. Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue,
Is that yourself?
would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately, why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
Of course you
One
do.
is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xinyun! This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet! Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It would be a close match.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards.
Oh, we know.
He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string
Break
that
free?
tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xinyun?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Oh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
What?
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias.
Oh?
He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later...
Dot dot dot.
One seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Totally should.
Yep.
That was a fast explanation.
Paimon really hopes this
That was
works.
supposed to be like a time jump.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I
Humble.
counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
2 days later. Oh my god. Only thing that sucks about streaming right after work is I am tired. I am sleepy. Usually take a nap after work. And then stream.
It's time to carry out the plan! Let's go find Gaming! Hope everything goes well.
Oh goodness. There he is.
Hi, Gaming! Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Alright, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this
Where are the
time.
drugs?
I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor.
Isn't that really far?
A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
If
Well,
the
it's
client's
it's
that important, then
his
this
father,
must
isn't
be
it?
a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
That's fine by me.
Alright, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Dude, that's sick. I didn't even see that before. That is such a cool, like, B-roll or whatever you call this. Yeah, we're already here. Holy shit.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Dad?
I knew it.
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Talking him
Seems
up.
like you've made some sort of name for yourself, at least.
Damn.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
Damn, the tension's real.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
Work as armed escorts together with Gaming. Oops. Escort, as in go to the waypoint. Imagine I actually walked all the way there. That'd be crazy. That'd be wild.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, mister?
Paimon's so pushy, it's funny.
Paimon. This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did
We'll
you
share
know,
among
Uncle,
us.
that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Why are you guys snooping around?
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Why are you acting like treasure hoarders?
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
What are you guys doing?
What do we do?
Oh, this is part of the plan, isn't it?
It seems as if these two are acting alone.
This is all a plan.
It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is...
I get it now. Cloud Retainer is basically forcing interaction with his dad, trying to rekindle their relationship or something. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only reason why these two would be doing this stuff.
Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
She just winked. Yep.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Bruh. Oh, I just saw Cloud Retainer in the background.
Gaming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But, Gaming, If he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Oh.
All is going to plan.
All is going to plan.
Okay, we should be good to stop here. Zhongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Zhongli's playing with a kite. Oh my god, it's a Hu-Tao. It's the Bu-Tao.
And leave this
A
place as
ghost.
quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bro, that's funny.
Acting in broad daylight.
He's the goat.
Oh.
Bruh.
Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine.
Bruh. He must have figured it all out by now. Is he just playing dumb on purpose?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
Oh, I had no doubt we would see him. It is not a lantern rite without seeing Zhongli at least once. The guard that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Find a tea stall to rest at. God, it's been forever since I've been like walking around in this part of Liyue.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Wushu dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Wushu dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity.
Yes, sir.
That is a rare attribute indeed.
Yes, sir.
I've heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Well, yep.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself?
How he wants to.
Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on Wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get
live in the moment, bro.
Like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to Wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
But why, bro? He's passionate about it.
For a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhang.
He's not young at all, bro.
Such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be.
He's talking about Cloud Rotator.
I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I
face Lumine was making,
Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll, drinking tea.
How about instead of worrying so much about Gaming, you get a life?
Surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
There's Gaming.
Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
Yeah.
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
Oh shit, he's on to us.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
Hey!
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between
Maybe they'll be guards someday. Yeah.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
Seriously though, this character does not look like a 4-star.
Really cares about you. You should see the way way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And you will talk to him.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it.
I don't want the food analogies.
It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Good luck. We'll be rooting for you.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Okay, part 1 and part 2 were really short. I wonder if part 3 is pretty long because we haven't seen Xingqiu. We haven't seen Hu Tao, which were both in the trailers. Hu Tao also mentioned something about Farina being her customer. There's another thing. It's like, how much more is there to this?
Zhongli?
Also, usually during the internet, I think we see pretty much everyone from Liyue,
but
usually.
I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
They're gonna kill each other. Just kidding. We're gonna go attack the Zhongli some more. Let's go. They'll go. Where'd he go? Hello? Zhongli?
Thanks for helping us talk
Okay.
things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ciao!
Ciao! You're here
Goat!
too?
I've been here the whole time?
Of course he has been.
Ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you. I thought you were Director Hu.
Zhongli playing with a kite is so funny.
Your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Hu dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
Stalking is illegal.
Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Shao?
It is kind of random sounding.
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied.
Aww, that's cute. That's cute, because Zhongli is almost like a... I feel like he, maybe not quite, but almost kind of like a fatherly figure to Zhao. I don't know. In other words, he's saying, please visit more.
This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
I've got a feeling that this is gonna have something to do with the cutscene, because there's always a cutscene, and I bet he's gonna be flying kites with a couple friends. But who will those friends be? That will be the question of the day.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was, awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
The competition's not the important thing right now.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Shao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also
This is gonna be all kites instead of lanterns this year?
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design.
Again? The only Yaksha what? I don't... Menogius sounds really familiar, and I know they were talking about Menogius earlier, but I don't remember who Menogius was, or even if it's been mentioned before. Pretty sure, though. It's obviously one of the Yaksha, but I don't remember which one that was.
When Lantern Rite is
It's been a long time.
Come find me near Pervasi's temple.
Got it. I remember Pervasi's. Sure.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Xiangli. See you later.
See you next time.
We can go see her. All the sick transitions. I love those. Those are so cool.
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea?
Bro!
Or would you prefer something else to drink?
What are these transitions? Hello?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance.
Okay, but what are you doing? They were just having a chat.
The plan when recounted to you.
I feel like you're kind of messing it up now.
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
These two are not good for that. Oh
So
no.
I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this?
Already knows it's a scheme too.
I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already.
Bro, this woman.
Forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Bruh.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe
Patting a customer's head against the table. That's a great idea.
One seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other.
We
It
don't.
would be a
They
great
don't anymore,
comfort
though.
to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night.
Guoba can't talk.
But his companionship is a comfort.
Guoba Stove God.
Poor child. Her one friend can't even talk.
Damn.
Maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Bruh.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait. Let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Gaming, I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I will support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh.
Shenhe was the worst idea you had.
You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But thank you, Dad.
been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
He looks extra tall there. Did they shrink Lumine? Hold up. There's no shot, right? There's coming. Yeah, he's not that much taller. That freaking angle made him look so much taller than Lumine. Like, legitimately. Charlotte! I feel like we're gonna be seeing a lot more Charlotte. It just kind of makes sense to see her a lot because she's a reporter.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is
Hey,
Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some
That could be a good money farm there.
Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Money method.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
She's the very important client.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Oh, you don't even know, man.
Here. Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
It's going all right.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka.
That was so funny, though.
She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What?
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontainians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. Whew. So, it's like this.
Got it! Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Boom. Alright, who are we gonna run into now? It's like I know how these events play out.
Welcome back! I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Awesome.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
Charlotte's over there.
I'll be sure to.
I think I walked past
Are you
her.
here to
That
buy a
was like,
kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the
yo,
box.
free?
It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you.
free.
It's done.
We even look at the instructions?
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Oh snap, is it time? Hey, good, there are the lanterns. I was gonna say, there can't be a lantern right without the lanterns. Oh snap, here we go! Oh, I love Lantern Rite every year. Always such pretty cutscenes. Hey!
Okay.
Cute. Hey look, it's the goat, literally. And their new outfits.
Come here, allow me.
What? What's going on here? Oh, adjusting, I see. Don't touch her horn! Indeed. Oh? The lanterns are going out?
What's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
Yeah, what is going on? Oh, is it setting up for Gaming's dance?
What's that?
But are they out on the water? Yo! How is he on the water though? Is there a platform? Yeah! Pop off, King! He's got the Farina passive. Yeah! He's gonna show his father that he's a boss. Is he jumping on the lanterns? Isn't that disrespectful? He's kicking them even. I was surprised this can support his weight. I guess he was walking on water though. He's obviously making something out of the lanterns. What is he making though? Oh, okay. Just a cool platform. Dude, I love it how his hood kind of like also looks like a hat. Once again, his character design is so good. Very good for a 4-star, especially. Yo! It's the goat! I use that for everyone.
Taken that many pictures already?
Whoa, cameraman. Well, camera woman.
More film.
Yeah, fly your kites. Where's the Paimon one? Do we not get to see the Paimon one? Because it's... Dang. Box is kind of custom. Yo, it's a Wappa flower.
Wait, the wind.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Saved. And there's the leitmotif for the Lantern Rite song. Yo! Hu Tao and Zhongli!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy
Yes,
Lantern
ma'am.
Rite.
Where's Xiao? Oh, they made it. Oh, it's her. Okay. Let's go. Fly it. Fly it. They're not gonna fly it. Damn.
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
Does this song normally play in Liyue Harbor? Isn't this the... Maybe it does. Maybe I'm going crazy. Oh god, I think my screenshot program is being stupid. 'Cause I am getting really bad lag spikes. I need to figure out what's wrong with it. Which means it's like taking screenshots right now. Oh my god, stop. Bruh. Maybe I just need to restart my computer. It's been so long. Bro, please stop. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
Ah, come
Who
on,
knew
bro.
that people would adore me so much?
I really need to figure out what's wrong with this. Sorry, just a second here, gamers. Where is it? Oh god. My computer hates me right now. Oh no. Oh, my whole computer froze for a second. Alright, now let me open it again. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I was taking screenshots when I was just standing there. What is up with that? I really need to figure out what's wrong with it. Making it a lot harder to get screenshots.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Dad.
They did it again.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Your performance.
My stream's still alive?
I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've gotta admit,
yeah, it is.
What you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that?
No, spill the beans, bro.
Another time. All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Yo, reconciliation.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Give yourself a pat on the back, Paimon.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
Random people trying to join me.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xinyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
To be continued. Is that it? Do it? Was that bait in the trailer? Nope. It's not over. Okay, well, it looks like we still have a part 4. It didn't mention a part 4. There was no part 4 in the event page, was there? It was a lie! Yeah, for real. Oh, maybe this is what it is. Wait, no. the gameplay. Hustle and Bustle quest start. Oh, is that it, maybe? Because, yeah, we haven't even seen Xingqiu yet. Okay. Well, it's not over, I guess. I thought there was still... I thought today was the last day for all the stuff to come out. Okay, well, let's check out some of the mini games. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, Paper Shadow thing is back, yeah? What's Charlotte doing over here?
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight.
About the mechanical vertical lifting device.
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison. He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion. I believe I have a direct quote from him about this particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert. Combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right?
About the interview and working together with Gaming's father.
Oh, my conversation with Mr. Ip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird. It's a piece that contains all the pertinent information while also telling a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Shenyun was her name, right? It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with me.
About Lantern Rite.
This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself.
Oh, yeah?
It goes, dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground. I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it.
Until next time, Charlotte.
Yep, and happy Lantern Rite to you.
Pitching out here writing bars, bro. Round and fluffy, soft and bouncy, jump and bump. Oh my, guests, welcome, welcome, and allow me, Wenshun, to be the first. Oops, auto's on. Happy Lantern Rite, Miss Wenshun. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you seem to be reciting something just now. What were you talking to yourself about? Considering some delectable dessert? Not far off the mark, nearly a hole-in-one. I was just thinking about the food Guoba and Yugui are going to make. Eh? Now those are names we know. You know Guoba and Yugui too? How could I not? You're looking at one of Wanmin Restaurant's regulars, you know. As long as I'm not on the road, I eat at least 7 meals a week at Wanmin Restaurant. Holy shit, that's a lot of meals. When paired with my hometown style of cooking, first some lightly seasoned fare, then a spicy flavor bomb, it's just a smash hit. How is the gamer gaming? Or is it, how is the gamer Gongming? Gongming. Because that is relevant. That is relevant. I'm doing alright. How are you, Damon? That sounds amazing. Paimon also wants to try living like that. Anyway, I get to see Guoba and Xiangling pretty much every week, and sometimes even little Yao Yao. When Yao Yao brings Yugui along to see Xiangling, Guoba and Yugui end up playing together. I know. Ah, it's wonderful. No matter how exhausting work is, just watching them shake and sway is enough to sweep all your cares away. Bars. But I can't be the only one being cured by Guoba and Yugwe. I want everyone to bear witness... Bear what? To their cuteness for themselves. Well said. Now this is something important. But just how do you plan to do it? Unless these things on the table are... Bingo. I just made a paper theater featuring Guoba and Yugwe as the stars. Everything you see here at this stall is a prop for the paper theater. Paper theater. That name sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Is it about the canvas behind you and watching the shadows on it? You guys may have heard of paper plays as a traditional Liyue art form. By artfully using the pictures and lights, you can make the scenes on the screen come to life. I've loved paper plays since I was a kid, and learned a bit about them from Master Yingong. After I grew up, I became a painter, studying and traveling all over. While I was in Fontaine, I learned a few new drawing techniques and a thing or two about filming. I had quite a few sparks of inspiration, too. So using paper plays as a basis, I tried creating a novel interactive game, and thus the paper theater you see before you was born. Paper theater and paper plays also have very different styles. Paper theater focuses on simple, short stories that'll bring a smile to the audience. So that's why this year's first paper theater will be all about an especially amiable story. Guoba and Yugwe looking for ingredients to cook up something delicious together. Guoba and Yugwe cooking together, that sounds pretty interesting. Fun and food in one place. Looks like you two are totally on board. Your excitement is inspiring. Then there's no time to lose. Please, just relax and get ready to enjoy this paper theater performance. Press the relevant buttons or use the movement keys to consume movement points and guide Guoba and Yugwe. Hold the button to move continuously. The challenge will be deemed a success once all characters have reached the ingredients position. Each move of the starting point cart or boxes within the stage will be recorded. Use the recall function to restore the stage layout to its previously recorded state. It can be used 3 times consecutively. Yugwe just has to use its mouth. Or its ears. Well, I don't know. Yugwe throws the little dendro things, doesn't he? Hold up. Hold up. I have no idea. There you are. Oh, I do have your level 90.
I'll take good care of everyone.
There you go. That's how Yugwe cooks. Just yeets shit. Yeets shit and then Guoba cooks it up with the fire. Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he could use his mouth. I know it sounds unsanitary, but maybe his mouth is sanitary. I didn't realize how much uptime there is on that. It's only got like a 4-second. Do I even have artifacts? I do have artifacts. What the fuck? Why have I never used you? You're telling me I built this character and I didn't realize it? Are you for real? I'm actually throwing. I built Yao Yao? When? Holy shit, I'm getting old. I turned 26. I've got Alzheimer's, bro. I legitimately built this unit. She's level 90 and everything. Bruh. When? Why? Hello? My mind's blown right now. My mind's going. What constellation do I have Yao Yao at? Ooh, that might be a consideration for my free 4-star. Maybe. I think I'm probably gonna still go with Yao-Ming though. Do I? Here, I should probably make sure I don't have. Let's actually use the search function. Make sure I have Union. Oh shit! I don't even have this. But that only put me at 5 as well. Dog. That's hard. That's actually kind of hard. I don't know who I want to get the free 4-star for. The the Tabor Genshin catalog. I think maybe I threw together a build for a certain Spiral Abyss. So I think I wanted Dendro application on both teams. And I wanted Nihida on one team and then Yao Yao on the other, I think is what happened. I probably use Yao Yao with Kuching. Oh, I still have Yao Yao on the team. Charlotte, where are you?
What's the news?
Woot, please enjoy. Are you still trying to get her? Are you taking the L because you lost 50-50? Why are there so many? Ayo. 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 These names, though. Intricately stuffed. Slow, steamed, succulent. Juicy. Just juicy. Oops, I can't start that one. It's been a long time since Albedo has been rerun, actually. Press irrelevant, but I already know. Imagine giving me the tutorial again. Oh my god, I did it, no way. Certified JoJo character moment. When Guoba or Yugui leave the starting point cart, the areas they pass through will be marked. Marked areas will be deemed inaccessible. Moving along the marked path will restore moves consumed. Touch the key to release the corresponding lock. If you cannot reach the key, try pushing boxes or some other method. Oh, I see. That's cute. L. Hey, what now? Am I dumb? You push the rock? No. I'm missing something here? Why is this stumping me? Am I overthinking this like big time? Do I not know how to count? Dude, what is my hair doing? Driving me nuts. I really need to get my hair cut. Here we go. Golopy? That is a name. Bro, what? I'm actually so confused. Oh, I can go. I get it now. I get it now. I forgot that walking backwards doesn't reset the box. Press the portraits or use the number keys to switch the character you are controlling. In stages where Yugwe and Guo are both present, you must guide them both to the ingredients position for the challenge to be deemed a success. Okay, so what? I have 6 moves. 7 on Yugwe. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Or I do. That's cute. There's 3 keys this time. This is a Zelda type puzzle, no lie. What the heck, man? Okay, so that's not far enough. Or that's not enough steps. What the hell? Do I even need the green key? That's the actual question. Yes, actually, I will need it. Oh, that's easy. This shit's cute as hell, bro. Okay. What are we looking at here? Yeah, obviously we need to do this. I think. I may have fucked up. Maybe not. Well, maybe so. Now we good. We good. Aha! Ew. Dang, Guoba's gotta do all the pushing this time, eh? Oops. I don't want to push this box because I feel like I could really screw this up here. Okay. Got it. When Guoba and Yugui are on the at the starting point cart, the cart can be pushed by another character. You can reach some special locations this way. Interesting. So we can push the carts now, huh? What the heck? That just makes things even more complex. That was actually the easiest one so far. Say what? Oh, really, Damon? Oh shit, did I mess up? I think I did. Wait. Nani? There we go. Got it. Gotcha. I see, Damon. I see why your rules have fallen that way. I still think you're too hard on yourself with those, though. On God. Yeah, I think I have to push Guoba. At least one. I could grab that. And then I think I need to go back and push you. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. If I push this down a couple. And then we do that. Aha! Aha! Shit. Can Guoba make one more step? Oh no. Wait, he can though. These are actually really good. I really like these puzzles. Like, this is actually pretty solid. Oh, yeah, wait. Okay, no, we go that way. We can't, I can't go that way. We're good, we're good. We did it! Woo! Woo! Freemo, well, not really Freemo gems, but Evento gems. Wait, a recipe? I love these arts. Oops. I love seeing promo gems pop up on my screen. Yo, happy Lantern Rite, dudettes. Say, you two wouldn't happen to be the big shots who came looking for Gaming, would you? We saw you before. You were hanging out with Gaming, right? Totally. Hot diggity. You remember me? My luck's on fire. Bro, what is this guy? He thinks he's that guy. I heard you two are the best of the best, and there ain't nothing you can't do. I pop on over to Chihu Rock to buy groceries every day, and even though it's so close by, I still always hear people singing your praises along the way. That's right, we're the cream of the crop. Paimon's the best at eating, ain't nothing she can't swallow. Hey, yo! I'm sorry. Hey, Paimon's good at stuff besides eating, too. Are you sure about that? Wait, let Paimon think for a moment. What else is she good at? I've got it. Can ordinary people float? You're so white and light and fluffy, like a pigeon adeptus. A pigeon adeptus. Flying alone is amazing. I mean, it should be super easy to carry stuff and make work a cinch. You should help your friend more. You're the pigeon adeptus, Paimon? Here comes another strange nickname for Paimon. You're the pigeon adeptus, Paimon? Let's just ignore whether it's even possible for a pigeon to turn into an adeptus for now. Paimon just wants to point out that she's always been helping Tabor. For example, if Tabor falls from a really high place, Paimon will grab onto her and make sure the fall isn't too painful. That's cap. That is cap. You know how many times I've died to fall damage, you stupid little flying little midget? Oh, am I gonna get canceled for that? I might actually. I'm gonna get canceled. Even though Paimon's not strong enough to actually do much lifting, if Paimon really was a pigeon adeptus, she'd give Tabor a boost while she's using the wind glider and help her fly higher and farther. Well, you should just be like Venti then, forehead. You two gotta practice more, just like when I practice Wosho with Gaming. I always want to say gaming, always. The more you practice, the better you'll work together. Rapport ain't easy to build. It just so happens I've created a fresh new game, hot off the press. It's called Just Wusho Dance. Wanna have a go? Not only can you work on your teamwork, you can learn all about Wusho Dance. Just Wusho Dance. It's just dance. It's just dance, bro. You wouldn't happen to be talking about that big old doll next to you, right? Bingo. Authentic Wusho dance is downright devilish to learn. Even if you've got a pro showing you the ropes, you won't be able to stick with it unless you love it and have got the perseverance to match. So I changed the rules for one style of Wusho dance, switched out some props, and boom, this game was born. And it's also Lantern right now, yeah? Perfect for helping everyone enjoy themselves and work up an appetite, or work off the extra calories. Just put on your dancing shoes, well, the dancing outfit, and see who can grab the most T-bricks. You can dance and bump all over the shop. It's a hoot and a half. It sure sounds fun, but Paimon doesn't think she's strong enough to wear such a big outfit and play with other people. But Tabor's really good at games like this. Paimon will watch and learn from the sidelines first. Bring it, I'm the dancing queen. Terrific. Those tea cakes will be a piece of cake. Huh? Pigeon Adeptus, will you not personally participate? A pity. Aw, it's not a problem. Tabor and Paimon will be traveling together for a long time to come. We'll have plenty of chances to level up our teamwork. Also, who's to say Paimon won't learn a bunch about working with Tabor just from watching? You two are so close, I'm starting to get a bit jelly. Then please, right this way. Let the dudette of legendary deeds. That is a title. The dudette of legendary deeds. Step right up and just wusho dance. Pigeon Adeptus, you just sit back and enjoy the show. Bruh. In joyful beasts and their auspices. You must complete stage objectives within the time limit and score the highest amount of points possible. Press to use your skill and don a special wusho dance puppet costume to enter bumper wusho mode and knock aside other participants that you come into contact with. When two parties in bumper wusho mode come into contact with each other, both parties will have their bumper wusho mode deactivated. Joyful Beasts and their auspices has a total of 3 stages for players to choose from. Different stage and game mode rules can be viewed under gameplay details. Joyful Beasts and their auspices has 2 gameplay modes. You can invite multiple teammates to play together or match with other players. 4 participants are required to start Joyful Beasts and their auspices. What the fuck is this?
Boring.
Apparently, Farina thinks it's boring. Dudette of legendary deeds and Pigeon Adeptus. Yeah, true. Truly an iconic duo. Rock on and have fun. Not yet cleared for the first time. Collect as many lucky T-bricks as possible to score points. Use your bumper wusho to knock other participants away. YOLO? In the good things come rolling in stage, you need to collect as many lucky T-bricks as possible within the time limit to score points. Lucky T-bricks come in small and large forms, and the latter are worth more. Use the bumper wusho to knock other participants away. You can also obtain any lucky T-bricks dropped by other participants. That is certainly a group of people. That is certainly a group of people with the profile pictures anyway. It's PvP! This is what you wanted, right? This is what the community wanted. They wanted PvP? I'm just kidding. Oh my god, super wide FOV. Give them to me. No! So what, does this like suck them in? No! Damn it, Kuching!
How dare you!
Wow, you fucking bitch! Dude, I don't know how to play this. No, I'm getting robbed, dog! Does this only knock them aside? Oh, gimme. Fucking hungry hippo out here, bro. My speed boost. Fuck you, you little... Get out of here. What? You teleported? Take it easy. That's pepperoni and cheese. I'm so far away from the action. Gimme. These are mine. Dude, they're lagging. Bro, what? I don't understand this.
Really?
Okay. I'll take... I think I got second. Oh, I got third. I guess it doesn't really matter. I collected the most large T-bricks, apparently. How many points do I need?
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper...
Karina. Holy shit, it's already midnight? What the fuck happened to the time, bro? What the fuck happened to the time? Okay, so I did get this done, I'm assuming. So I just have to do... In the race to the top stage, the more valor you possess, the higher your score when the challenge ends. You can use the following methods to gain valor. Gaining and holding onto fortune T-bricks, staying on the platforms, and using your bumper wusho to knock away other participants. A fortune T-brick will appear in the field at intervals, and the first player to pick one up will hold it for a time, during which they will gain valor continuously. If the holder is sent flying by another participant using bumper wusho, they will lose said fortune T-brick, and the one who sent them flying will gain a fixed reward. Parts of the field will rise at intervals to turn into elevated platforms. Stay on these platforms to continuously gain valor. At the same time, you will continuously lose valor if you remain in the hazardous areas. Interesting. Alright, see you, Damon. I can't believe someone's actually playing as Ether. That's crazy. Guys, ready up! Oh great, I'm the shortest. That means I'm gonna be the slowest, right? I'm being trolled now. I'm not thinking with meta. I'm just gonna hold on to the valor. Wait, what? Dude, these are so laggy.
How dare you!
Dude, what?
Stop that!
This is so bad network-wise. Like, it's so laggy. Feels like I'm playing on Nintendo Switch Online, bro. Dude, you're kidding me. I actually got a massive lead right now.
How dare you!
Dude, what? I don't have a massive lead anymore. Dude!
How dare you!
No! This laggy ass game. For real. I'm literally getting hit by people that aren't even near me, bro. I don't think the scoring matters, though. Maybe it does for rewards, and I just haven't seen it. Actually, you know what? It is getting later than I wanted it to be yet, and I think I do have resin to spend. I do have a little bit. We'll run those real quick. Run this beautiful domain real quick. I think we'll finish the rest of them, then the rest of Lantern Rite comes out. I didn't realize, I thought all of it was out today, but obviously I was wrong. But that's okay. Time to run my favorite domain.
Let my name echo in song!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Sage! Hard-hitting
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
My favorite domain because it's so fast. At least with my team. Also, it's got 2 good artifact sets, which you can never go wrong with the 2 good artifact sets. Crash. Actually surprised it didn't auto-lock. It's not bad. I don't know if I'll ever use that on a Dendro character, but you know, that'd be a good off-piece.
Time to shine!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Hold that!
Dude.
Hold that pose! Breaking news!
Be sanctified.
I feel like I'm gonna be full on artifacts here in a second. Crash. Crash.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Smile! Hard-hitting
Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down.
And trash. Trash. I love artifact farming. It's my favorite.
Time to shine!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds...
Hold that pose! Breaking news!
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Potential. Potential. But only potential.
Strike a pose! Let the world come up!
As one with wind and cloud.
Say cheese! Truth bomb!
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
Oh, I didn't get the E off. No! Okay, we're good. That doesn't really matter. That's the resin. Trash. Trash. Gotta condense for the rest of it. Let's already get the Adventurers Guild. Edition?
Add Astro.
It appears so. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to call it there. So I will probably be back tomorrow with Like a Dragon. And then I guess maybe Sunday if the rest of Lantern Rite's out. But